Hello people and welcome back to another video. I know that I said that I'm gonna post one time per week, but last week was really full and really hectic, and that's why I missed the last Friday video. But I'm trying not to make a habit out of this one because I'm trying to be consistent, like I said. Now in this video, and I know that you saw the title already, I tried a game, if you want to call it like that, on my Instagram stories one day ago, and that is called This or That. So basically what I did, I posted a lot of stories with different questions and different options, and in this video you're gonna see how people responded. So without making this any longer, let's get right into it. Question number 1, Canon or Sony? And as you can see in this screenshot over here, 53%, I don't know, I can speak today, 53% picked Sony and 47% picked Canon. First of all, both of them are like mammoths of like brands in this business, so you can't go wrong with either of them. I picked Sony as well, not in this poll, but I picked Sony as well because it fits my needs better than Canon. That's why I'm a hybrid shooter. Question number 2, zooms or primes? And you're gonna see the screenshot over here. I'm not gonna repeat this thing all the time. They picked 64% of them, they picked primes, and 36% of them they picked zooms. Now, I'm a zoom kind of guy because a zoom lens is helping me in my style of filmmaking and shooting because I like running and gunning, but I love primes too. So, pro tip for people that are starting out right now, or if I would start right now, I would pick a zoom lens instead of a prime lens because I want to get comfortable with like different distances, and the zoom lens is helping me a lot. But after that, after you're getting comfortable with like the range and everything, then I would invest in some really fast primes. Question number 3 was gimbal or handheld, and as you can see over here, 52% of them picked gimbal and 48% of them picked handheld. Now, from my experience, until now at least, you're gonna use both, depending on what you're doing. But let's say if you're into filmmaking, you're gonna use both. For example, I can't understand, and I don't want to understand people that are buying a gimbal and they are investing in a really good gimbal, for example the RS2 or the WeBLS or whatever, and they are shooting everything from the gimbal. What I'm trying to say is that there are going to be times when you need to like shoot everything from the gimbal, and there are times when you need to shoot everything handheld. Just make sure that you know how to differentiate those times. Number 4, I think, yes, number 4, film or digital. Now I know that a lot of people are like hipsters and they like to try film and they want to shoot film. I'm pretty late to the party. In this screenshot over here, 51% of them, this one was really close, 51% of them picked digital and 49% of them picked film. I'm pretty sure that maybe half from this 49%, they don't know how to shoot film properly, so they just, I don't know, they are doing it just because it's like trendy right now, or they're adding a lot of grain to digital why I can't speak right now, or they are adding a lot of grain to digital pictures and they are trying to emulate that kind of like film look. Number 5, location or good weather. And now, before I'm gonna show you the screenshot over here, I'm just gonna wait for you. You have like 5 seconds to pause this video. I'm gonna wait, and you can go into the comment section down below and you can like comment location or good weather, and I'm gonna read those comments. So like I was saying, 56% of them picked location and 44% of them picked good weather. From my experience, it's better to have good weather and an okay location, like 6 out of 10 or something like that, instead of having like a great location and the weather to be terrible. So just keep that in mind. Next question, and this one was another one that was close to 50-50, Mac or Windows, and 52% of them picked Mac. I'm not saying that MacBook is not like a great machine to edit on or stuff like that. I'm just saying that when you're choosing Mac, you're gonna pay the Apple, but we know that already. From my point of view, I think that if you have like a Windows workstation, you're gonna have less problems when you want to like edit B-raw footage or stuff like that, or if you want to have like complex timelines, or I don't know, like a lot of color grading and After Effects and stuff like that. So that's just me. Next question on the list, mood board shoot or freestyle shoot, and as you can see 70% of them picked freestyle. Why is everybody calling me right now? I can't because I'm shooting a video. So 70% of them picked freestyle shoot and 30% of them picked mood board shoot. I don't know you, I'm a mood board kind of guy, and I like to have like a general idea of what I'm going to shoot instead of just like walking around or running around and trying to take as many pictures as I can. I don't really like to do that. Next question on the list, and this one is really interesting, transitions or storytelling. And as you can see, 76% of them picked storytelling and just 24 picked transitions. Don't get me wrong, I like transitions too, but some of the transitions videos, or whatever you want to call them, travel videos or whatever, they are so 2016-17 now, and if you focus on storytelling, you're gonna have a far better video instead of another one full with transitions. So storytelling for the win. And now the first question that got a perfectly balanced percentage: run and gun or shot list. Next question is studio light or natural light, and as you can see 80% of them picked natural light and just 20% of them picked studio light. I don't know you, I'm a natural light kind of guy, and I like to work more and better with natural light. Before I'm gonna show you the next question, I know that I'm going from one to another like really fast, but I'm doing this just because I don't want to make this video like 20 minutes long, and because I did posted a lot of questions on my stories. So next question, big crew or one-man band, and as you can see 81% of them picked one-man band. I would like to have a big crew, but until that point in my career I'm a one-man band because I can't afford paying other people to do stuff for me at my shoots. So for now I'm a one-man band as well. Next question, and this one is interesting too, AF or manual focus. And this one is interesting because 67% of them picked AF and 33% of them picked manual focus. I was expecting like 90% of them to pick autofocus, but they didn't. So what I'm trying to say is that AF is great in 2021, but if you don't know I can't speak today. If you don't know how to shoot manual focus, you're gonna lose some jobs that are well paid. For example, I was watching this cinematographer, and of course videographer and cinematographer, they are not quite the same thing. I think this guy was from LA or something like that, and he was explaining how on big sets you're just gonna shoot with, I don't know, like Red or RE or something like that, and you're not gonna have like autofocus, and you're gonna have a guy that is gonna pull focus for you. So if you ever find yourself on a big set or something like that, just don't be the smart guy and don't be like, where's my camera with autofocus, because people, they're gonna stop, they're gonna look at you, and they're gonna be like, who hired this guy? So you don't want to be in that position. Next question. So the next question, phone or camera. As you can see, 85% of them picked camera and just 15% of them picked phone. And this one is interesting too, because we live in 2021, and if you know what you're doing, you can create a lot of good content with only your phone. So maybe they pick camera just because they want a higher quality. Next question. This one is interesting too, wetter sealing or weight, and 69% of them picked wetter sealing. I would pick wetter sealing as well instead of weight. I can't care less if the lens is going to be like really heavy, but I have that wetter sealing on it because, for example, I want to shoot something in rain and I don't have wetter sealing and my lens is plastic, and I can ruin my lens, and don't really want to ruin my lens because lenses are expensive. Next question, RAW or JPEG. 70% of them picked RAW and 27% of them picked JPEG. Now, when it comes to client work, of course, you're gonna shoot RAW, and if you, I don't know, like to shoot RAW, you're gonna shoot everything in RAW. But sometimes for, I don't know, social media or your personal Instagram page, you can get away with JPEG just because Instagram is crushing the quality a lot. So sometimes if you want to like save some extra space on your SD card, you can shoot JPEG. Next question, 4K or 8K, and as you can see, 68% of them picked 4K and 32% of them picked 8K. And that's funny because I can show you like two videos side by side. One is 4K and one is 8K, and you'll never know. I'm 99% sure that you're not gonna know which one is 4K and which one is 8K. So from my point of view, I think we can slow it down with that 8K for now, because most of us, we don't really have like 4K screens. So just imagine how you're gonna see 8K on a 1080p screen. So I think we can like slow it down a little bit with that 8K. Next question. This one is interesting too. A lot of lenses or one to rule them all. And as you can see over here, 70% of them picked one and 30% of them picked a lot. Now I'm gonna give you my 2 cents on this question. Yes, it would be nice to have like a 16:105. Yeah, 16:105, 1.8 if it's possible, 1.4 if it's possible, but just imagine how that lens would look. Just imagine 16:105, 1.4. That's gonna be a pretty heavy lens. And even though now there are a lot of gimbals that they can take that payload, just imagine how you would look with that big ass lens on your camera when you want to have like a lighter setup, for example, or you don't want to be like the attention grabber or stuff like that. So yes, in theory it's really nice to, it would be great to have this kind of like ultimate lens, but we live in the present and that's not really possible right now. Next question, Lightroom or Photoshop, and as you can see, 57% they picked Lightroom and 43% they picked Photoshop. I was sure that a lot more people are using Lightroom, and this is kind of shocking, but apparently they like Photoshop as well. Next question, Lightroom or Capture One, and this one was suggested by Alex that you're seeing in this screenshot right here, and as you can see, 76% of them now picked Lightroom and just 24% of them picked Capture One. And now we're gonna do like a speed round with Premiere Pro and other like editing softwares. So Premiere Pro and DaVinci Resolve, 86% of them picked Premiere, just 40% of them picked DaVinci. I know that there are not that many people that are using DaVinci to edit, and of course DaVinci is more for color grading, but that's a free software, and I'm thinking to like take some time to learn DaVinci as well. I don't know you, but sometimes I would like to take my my workstation and just like throw it on the window when Premiere is crashing. Next, Premiere and Final Cut, 83% of them picked Premiere and 70% of them picked Final Cut. Apparently a lot of people are loving Premiere. Now, next thing, black and white photos or color photos. 77% of them picked color and just 23% of them picked black and white. Next question, and this one is really interesting as well, grain or sharp, and 57% of them picked grain and 43% of them picked sharp. When I first started out, I wanted to have like everything in focus and like really crisp and sharp, but now all my photos have, to a certain length, grain in them or on them, in them. You know what I'm talking about. So small adjustments, but the grain is there. As you can see, a lot of my followers are liking the grain as well. Next, I know this one, this is not photography related, but sometimes, like I said in the Instagram story, sometimes you need the extra juice, so coffee or Red Bull. And as you can see, 84% of them picked coffee and 16% of them picked, I don't know why I can't speak today, 16% of them picked Red Bull. I'm guilty of this as well because I'm not drinking coffee, and I know that coffee is like the healthier way to like get some extra juice, but I'm drinking Red Bull. But maybe in the future I'm just gonna make the switch. Next, presets or LUTs, or doing it from scratch. So as you can see, 51% of them picked presets and 49% of them picked doing it from scratch. Again, there's nothing wrong with using presets or LUTs or something like that, because they can give you like a base already, depending on your like piece of content or whatever you want to call it. And sometimes you need to do it from scratch because, let's say it's a client work and you need to have like full control on how the final product will look like. So depends on what you're doing. Next thing, this one was amazing. So there are a lot of people that are thinking that if you like buy the latest camera body and the latest, I don't know, lens and whatever, you're gonna be like a better photographer or better cinematographer or videographer or whatever. But the thing is that you need to have skills and knowledge and stuff like that. So in this one was expensive setup or skills, and as you can see, 92% of them picked skills. I don't know what was in the head of those 8%, but whatever. This one is interesting too. This is for accessories and other things, like I said in the Instagram story. Budget options or only big brands, and as you can see, 79% of them picked the budget options. I'm a budget option kind of guy as well. That's just because I'm poor and I don't have that much money. And 21% of them picked big brands. Maybe they found some gold or something. But I would like to like buy only big brands too. But sometimes you need to go with the budget option. Next one, brand new or used. 56% of them picked used and 44% of them picked brand new. So if you want my 2 cents on this one, let's say if you want to like buy something that is not that expensive, don't buy it used, buy it new. If you want to buy something that is like $6,000 for example, then maybe think once or twice and maybe you're gonna get it used, but in a really good like shape, like 9 out of 10 or something like that. So it depends on what you want to buy. Next question. This is only for photo shoots with models, so post or candid, and 59% of them picked candid and 41% of them picked post. I'm more of a candid type of guy, so I'm trying to shoot candid as much as I can, but sometimes to a certain length. I like some posed shots as well, because those ones, I don't know, they look better. Okay, next question. Actually, how many do we have? 3 more questions. We're almost wrapping this thing up. So next question is light or dark style. I'm a dark style kind of guy. 61% of them picked dark. Apparently that's why they are following me on Instagram, and 39% of them picked light. I like this kind of like grungy type of look in my photos, so I identify myself with a dark style type of editing. Prop or no prop. 68% of them picked prop and 32% of them picked no prop. I don't know you, but I like props and they are adding to the story, so the final product will look better. So I'm a prop kind of guy as well. And last but not least, following the trend or shooting what you like. And this one was 95% shooting what you like and just 5% following the trend. I made this mistake in the beginning as well, and I was just like following the trend, and I was following what other people are doing, and I was shooting the same thing that they were shooting and stuff like that. And then I was like, this is not going anywhere, and like the trend is like changing all the time, so I need to shoot what I like, and then the people, they're gonna follow me for what I'm doing. So now I'm just shooting what I like. And this one was the last one. Now I don't know when this video is going to be out. I hope that it's going to be tomorrow at 2 p.m. I don't know how long this video is going to be, but I had a lot of fun making it, and I hope you had some fun watching it as well. And now, before I'm leaving, I just want to ask you some small favors. One, you should hit that like button and subscribe if you aren't already. That would be highly appreciated. Number two, you can tell me in the comments down below, what do you think about this type of video, if you liked it or not. I'm just gonna check. And number three, Easter is coming, so I'm getting ready for Easter. Happy Easter, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Peace.